So my name is Marielle Hufnagel. I'm the executive director of the Ammon Foundation. I'm also a woman in long-term recovery, which means I've been alcohol and drug-free since I'm 21 years old, which is over 11 years at this point. I was homeless, living on the streets of Norwalk, Connecticut, with a $1,500 a day habit, willing to do anything I needed to do to get my next drink or my next drug. Part of the, missing puzzle when it comes to stemming the tides of addiction is really working on breaking this pervasive stigma. I mean, I guess I challenge each of you to close your eyes for a minute and just think about what's the immediate picture you have when you think of someone who suffers from addiction. And my guess is that there's a lot of pejorative language, and it's not such a pretty picture when you close your eyes and you think about that. When someone suffers from addiction, it's usually done in secrecy. The family is shameful. There is accusations about what the person is doing wrong, what the family did wrong. And what that does in turn is it further promotes an individual and a family from looking for resources, accessing resources, and doing the work that needs to be done in order to get well. And I really believe as we are beginning to make decisions about how to serve individuals, we have to have people who are impacted, both family members and directly, at the table so we can truly figure out what the barriers are for recovery. When I talk about stigma, we can see the disproportionate way that addiction is treated versus asthma or diabetes. Science shows us that addiction is a chronic, treatable, preventable brain illness. However, what we don't talk enough about is recovery support services. We have to have a way that we can enable somebody to be able to access services or be supported so their basic needs are met. Because it's proven, and I'm testimony of this, as well as, hundreds, if not thousands, of people in recovery that I've come into contact with over the last 11 years, that people are more motivated to stay well when they're doing well.